Start. So, hey, I appreciate the love and whatnot. Y'all can stay with us and whatnot. We're about to go ahead and start our podcast, filming or whatever. You don't want to move that? You gonna crop that out? Let's see. Yeah, it just looks so crazy to me. And you can slide in. See, now it's all green. You can slide in something. I ain't gonna bite you.
Whatever.
I have bit somebody before though. I bit this girl. Hey, I'm sorry. Let me just say it's Ashley Hopkins. I'm so sorry. She took, you know, Lincoln Logs?
Yeah.
She took one of my Lincoln Logs. And I bit her. She was fine though. I was for a kid, I was like, you know, she was tall white girl. Amazon. I'm sorry, Ashley though. I'll never forget. I'm sorry. Don't come for me when I get rich talking about you traumatized from getting bit. Vampire from Brooklyn. Oh. What's up? Too soon to get both of them. Alright, but anyway. 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Eric Debonair, Donnell, co-owner operator of Two Geeks and Nerds Productions, along with my brother and business partner in crime,
Black Samurai, also co-owner, operator. Two Geeks and a Nerd Productions.
He got the crispy shirt on. I got the old school V-neck. You know, I used to get clowned about wearing V-necks. Cause remember, I'm a country boy, so I came from the country to Charlotte, North Carolina, and I was the only cat on campus wearing V-necks. And I'm talking like Fruit of the Loom V-necks, not the long T V-necks and none of that stuff, just regular V-neck. And they was like, then I meet people from South Carolina, like Emmanuel, and it's like, boy, I know you country because you got on a V-neck. Man, he wore plain white T-shirts, like just regular white tee. Again, no long white tee. But yeah, I love a V-neck, man. And I got a little hair on my chest too. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no deep V, but you know, yeah.
Taco meat.
Yeah, they say taco meat, but hey, they still good for the sleep. You feel me? Yeah. So again, like I was just telling people on live earlier, this is our first 2025 podcast episode. We appreciate everybody, all of our fans and followers and supporters for supporting us throughout these last couple of years, you know, just years in general. Like, we started this company in 2012 with a vision, and we have not let it go, y'all. And, you know, we're going to keep on rocking until time just stopping. But 2025 was a great year. 2024, was a great year. We did our wrap up. We appreciate y'all and your love on your YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff or whatnot. TikTok, as we're going live right here. Shout out to the TikTok followers again. Remember to like, share, and comment on all of our stuff. Especially go and like and follow. So this is how y'all know this is how algorithm works. Like, if you want to see more of what we're doing and what we're talking about, you have to like the page, and then you need to go and like the videos, like the content. Hit the share, like on TikTok, you can hit the share button and not actually, you can hit copy and not even actually share it to anybody. But when you copy it, it shares, it does something to the algorithm automatically. And there's a thing they call the bottom up. So on the screen, you literally go from the bottom up. You hit the share button, you hit the favorite it or whatever to save it, and then you go and you can comment literally 5 words, and then you follow the person from the top. When you do that, you create something. It's like a glitch or something within the algorithm that, like I said, it's called a bottom up method that allows us to appear on not just your For You page, but other people's For You pages. Like, we are exactly who we say we are. We're Two Geeks and a Nerd Productions. So for y'all that don't know us, we have a film company out here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out to Charlotte and all my Charlotteans, Charlotte. And we shoot action sci-fi dramas, but we are based around the cosplay community, which this guy right here is an expert on. Like, I just know about X-Men. This dude right here knows about it. I didn't even know what Indy Tetsakaru was until I met this guy right here. And I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but, you know, your turn. I'm talking too much.
Oh, he could have kept talking. But, we're a grown company. We've been serious for the past 2 years, going into our 3rd year. If you go through our podcast, when you go to the playlist on our YouTube channel. We talk about consistency because ups and downs, you know, life. To be honest, confidence. We always talk about confidence. So we're builders and believe in building up, you know, our own personal self-esteem, other people's. Whether I said that word right or not doesn't matter. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Because there's a lot of distractions out here, and you know, and people get distracted, and a lot of times, you know, I personally just feel like it's just a distraction to break you down, to get you from not doing your dreams, your goals, your accomplishments. And it doesn't have to be even in filming. It can be like I'm actually going to go ahead, even though I love film, go start learning some computer like cybersecurity and stuff like that because I want to. And you know, it's funny how, you know, but I've been getting a lot of messages, and I'm not going to go into too much detail because I've actually been getting a lot of messages of stop telling people what you're going to do. Stop telling people what you're going to do. So I'll just leave it at that. And because people sometimes, in not always purposely, some people, like I was saying to my god brother up north, some people will talk you out of things out of ignorance because we're so programmed. And that's going back to being distracted and the whole, you know, idea of like, for example, go big or go home. Everybody can't go big or start big. You can eventually build up to big, and big meaning, like, for example, when even YouTube first came out, you know, and I had, you know, my sister trying to say, you can go ahead and put it on YouTube. You could put your ideas up there and do some short films and stuff. And I would just always be like, yeah, but it's probably going to look low budget and cheap and stuff like that because I'd be coming out of pocket. And so again, tell this story all the time, going to tell it again. Back when we started in 2012.
Oh my goodness. We just knew we had to go big.
Yep.
God.
And that honestly messed us up.
I'm sorry, cut you
Go
off.
ahead.
If we had not have, like he said, like it's a perception thing. So we just saw what people were doing then and was like, yo, we gotta at least be like that. And in order to be like that, we gotta have this camera. We gotta have this software to edit with. We met with people that have worked on freaking like Transformers, Spider-Man, like old boy Brian.
Yeah.
We know people that have worked with Marvel and done special effects on Marvel films and could have did our stuff, but in order for them to do our stuff, we was going to have that dinero or whatnot. And we didn't have that type of money at the time.
Well, no, because what that person said was, I will, because we offered money.
Yeah.
He kept saying, I'll do it for free.
But he never did it.
Because he kept saying, I got this project, I'll do it next. He kept saying, I'll do it next. It never did.
Yeah. Granted, again, like I was saying earlier, you know, I understand that I have 2 kids of my own. This individual had 2 kids, a wife, you know, a house, so I know he had mortgage, cars, paper. I understand it. But it's a communication thing, too, to be like, you know what, I thought I was going to be able to do it, but right now I just don't have the time. And it would have been cool. Now, we are on our journey to be successful and to the level, whatever people would say. And success, I think we're already successful. But when I say successful, I mean that we're not going to 9 to 5s. You know what I'm saying? We're doing this full time for ourselves and to help other people learn how to do it themselves or whatnot. Because unlike most people, we're going to teach y'all how to do it. We're going to be honest and tell you how we started out in the back hallway of a hotel in Concord, North Carolina called the Embassy Suites. And I mopped floors and he carried trays and we dealt with bullshit clients and all that stuff for years, not just there but everywhere else. We can tell y'all about how we were at Amazon, Scamazon as I call it, working the RT shift, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights for 12 hours, humping our asses off, putting our bodies in the ground. And literally, we would not get sick until we pull into the parking lot of that place and wouldn't feel better until we were sitting down in our cars that next day. We gonna tell y'all about that. I don't care about who's it, Jeff Bezos or whoever. I don't give a damn. I'm like beat up. You don't give a damn. I don't give a damn either. That's how I feel about it. Feel you? We gonna tell y'all the truth, like straight up. We're not gonna sugarcoat it. We're gonna let you know, like I said, right now I am tired. The area that we sitting in right now, I literally have been in here. Like last night, I couldn't, for the love of God, I couldn't get in here. I was just with my daughters. I kept falling asleep in the living room, fall asleep. We all fell asleep in the floor watching a movie. You know what I'm saying? Then we got in the bed for a couple hours, and then I cleared this out. I'm tired, but again, and I believe in God. I'm going to say that. It says, through Christ I can do all things, or through Christ who strengthens me, or whatever. I know I'm not saying it right, but I really believe that not just God as an external source, but the God is within us. If you want to do something, you're going to do it. It doesn't matter what it is. So today I got up and I knew what I needed to do. I told my babies, like, look, normally I make bacon, eggs, and pancakes on the weekends, but today y'all eating cereal this morning because Daddy got something to do. Now I'm going to go get them some great lunch and some dinner or whatever. And tomorrow I'll be back on my regular, daddy stuff. But there's sacrifice you got to do. You got to make sacrifice. Something else people don't talk about or whatnot. But it's possible, Like you said, we've been doing this since 2012. We just knew we had to go big. And it's not just us. I met other people. I met a guy that I was cutting grass one day, and he's a photographer. And we were talking about stuff with like YouTube and stuff. He was like, yeah, man, I should have did a channel, to do tutorials and stuff back then. And he would already been making millions just off of that. And he was like, I just didn't do it. Same thing for me. I've had a YouTube channel for years. And I still don't upload anything to it. I be forgetting it sometimes. Just like I said, like even I'm going live. We're live right now. But without through TikTok. Sometimes I don't even think about it. I'm like, oh, man, I guess I could go. Or like I did this morning, like we're doing setup, we were live or whatever. So those are little things that if that's what you want to do, no matter what it is, go ahead and just do it. Trust the process. Trust it in due time. No, you may not go viral overnight. I still don't have a video that's viral with 1 million views. I got one with a couple of 100,000, which I think is, for me, is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, like 300,000-400,000. It's amazing. Now, my other half, on the other hand, has made a couple videos that have over 1 million views. But all of her videos don't have that. She still shoot content. So, it takes time. It takes time for people to see it. But again, we need you to support us just as we support y'all. Like, me and my brother, I'm telling you, like, we go... And if it's something that we like and we watching it, we gonna like it. If we feel like commenting, we're gonna comment, and we definitely will share it to each other, if not other people. So if everybody does that, everybody can eat. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even about the money. It's just about showing that. Like obviously, if you watch something for a while, you like it. So why not tap the like button? Why not tap it? Does it cost you anything? It's boop, boop. That's it.
If it's FREE. Then it's for me.
Come on, man. Just tap it. So, yeah. We could have went, that whole go big, go home stuff, that's some bullshit. Like, just go. Just go. And everything will fall into place. Because we had to went ahead and this, like, everybody that we met, like, for instance, like, we go back when we first started. Our first group of actors and actresses, some of them were minors, and then, the parents would come, whatever. The parents just knew, oh shit, in 2 months we gonna be rich. We gonna retire. No, it's not how it works. Like, again, we gonna tell you the truth of the story. These Hollywood people, like, you know what I'm saying, like old boy from Home Alone, his parents, they not telling y'all how things really went.
Okay, so I don't know if these people gonna see this.
I hope they do.
So let's get real, everybody. Let's get real. So somehow, let's go ahead and say they thought you, mama, cat, dog, the wall next to you, all feel like, oh, in 2 months, we about to get it. My question would be, how much commitment did you put in that? Because in the beginning, it was a little more, I'm here to have fun, and let's after practice, get a couple of drinks and eat some food, and all that was going on, and the practices were basic to mediocre, honestly. and you can't make nobody do nothing. And
very informal.
yeah, but when it came time to chill afterwards, that was 100+% put into that. So you think you're gonna make it in 2 months, but you mediocre or less than mediocre in your performance. I don't. Phone call.
It's my mama trying to call.
But you somehow think, and this is where the big and the deception comes in, because people will lead you to believe, like I always say, they came out their mama's womb successful and had no hiccups. They've been successful all their lives. Everybody, Bill Gates, whether you like Bill Gates or not, they say he started in a garage.
Just like your boy from Amazon.
Jeff Bezos. All Amazon did was books at one time.
Mm-hmm.
All you can buy on there was books. Everybody had a start. Everybody. Down to us. We had a start. We started off with people we knew. It was cute and it was exciting to them in the beginning. No offense. But when the real work came, and we still sometimes come across that now. Just had a team before the current team. Everybody was excited. Loved the meetings. Loved the fellowship. But when it came time to work, one of them left during the process. The one thing I will give to the brother, he stayed, even though he said, I don't think I want to do this no more. So what's your commitment level? Life isn't about liking everything, being entertained all. So I know y'all like, this is so boring to hear. This is where we talk about the go big and go home. That's a misconception.
Yeah.
You can't even rely on motivation. I've heard this from several, because I listen to motivational speaking videos, and a lot of them have said you can't even rely on being motivated. You got to push through. You got to do it. Same thing like he mentioned with the process. Well, a lot of people that talk about the process don't worry about. They say the way you mess up the process is worrying about when you're gonna get it. They say just go through the process and just do it.
And it's hard. He tells me this all the time. He's like, it's part of the process with what I got going on and going through. And I know it. I know this. And it's hard. But trust me, the more that you don't worry about the win. So again, it goes back to like having faith in God. God is one of the song is on time God or whatever. They say it might not come when you want it, but it's always on time. And this is life in general. Manifestation we talk about. Things that you believe and you speak. I'm teaching my kids about this now. I can't stand for my young one to say she can't do something. My oldest will not say it because, she's past that. I can't stand when my young one says that I can't do it. And so I'm getting her out of that whole can't. Stop saying you can't, because like they say, whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, you're right. Because it starts up here. Your mind controls everything around you, especially your body and your heart. Your mind, that's the first battlefield. You can conquer your mind, your thought process. And, if I catch myself thinking bad thoughts, I'll stop myself, whereas, I'll let it linger on for hours or days at a time. Now I just laugh at it. I'm human. I have my moments or whatever. But trust the process.